Back to my playthrough of Mass Effect. So where we left off, we've gotten our own ship, presented the evidence, and been sent off to find Saren. And now, the first of our leads that we're going to go look into will be Matriarch Benezia's daughter. I can go straight there and do that. Do that later. Yeah, Liara's Dix. Okay, before anything we have to scan everything.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Well, let's land and see what's going on. Alright, who to take? Let's take you. You two beasties. The Mako. Let's see. Oh, this thing actually handles better than the original. Nice. Ah, no, it's not what I want. That's the get out button. Treasure more. Oh, you can see it traveling. Nice. Originally it just went underground, then disappeared. Oh, this is new. Is it chasing me? It's chasing me. Okay. That's also new. I like this. So we gotta deal with these ones. Pretty slow. As long as I keep on the move, I won't have any trouble. No, don't stop. That's gonna get me killed. Yep. Let's try that again, but not be a dumbass and run straight into it. Yeah, this whole thing is way more improved. I like it. Let's see, it's this way, I believe. There's gonna be a way to bring up the map too. I don't know how to do that. There. No quick button for it. Actually, the bottom left little icon for your health and everything has a really cool effect to it, too. A little graphic there. Close. Oh wow, I've done this already. Ha! Okay. And I'm dead. Well, I'm certainly out of practice. I forget, was this veteran difficulty I decided on? I think it is. Gotta remember, don't be a douche. God, he's so accurate. Uh-oh. Not sure how close I can get to those things. No, don't do that. Right, no. That's not good. Get it. Okay. I think it's gone.
Looks like they were moored here by the distress.
Just lead the way. Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoko's command. We want to know what happened here.
Alrighty. So that's that one done. Shut this down. No. Oh, this thing's been looking better. Has seen better days. That's the only important thing here, really. But I remember there's resources to find. So a quick little scan of everything. Let's see. Where am I? Let's check over here. There's something. It's up there, isn't it? Right. It might be behind us. Top or behind? Nah, it's on top. Go on, you can make it. You can't make it. Alrighty. So that won't be too big a deal for now, but in later Mass Effect games that will pay off. Well, at least it will if I find enough of them. Let's see, so there's debris over here. Catch that. There's another one. Another one. Yeah, the Mako. It actually controls way better. Just don't ask how it's on fire. Oop. Bouncing around a bit off there. No. I don't have anyone with electronics with me, do I? God damn it, I gotta come back to Tali. Yes, yes. I keep all of the fire with the rest of the fire. As for what are the differences so far, movement in combat and everything is a lot smoother. It feels way better. If you remember, the original game had those like really clunky hard line movement. They got rid of that. It's smoother now. I will say the pistol seems a lot more accurate in the first run through as well. I remember that being a real pain in the ass. However, if you really want to see a major difference, the Thresher that I just came up against, the entire fight is way, way different. When it goes underground and like used to appear elsewhere, you can actually see it traveling. And now it's even got a little phase where like these tentacles pop up out of the ground as little sensory organs, and it will just start chasing you. You gotta shoot all the organs to make it reappear. Another major change that I've noticed was back on the Citadel, there were certain missions that would hard lock you out if you did them in the wrong order and didn't complete them. If you recall the girl from Cora's Den that you had to help her sister get out of there and such, if you didn't help her and then killed Fist, it would hard lock it so that you couldn't do the rest of her quest. Well, I accidentally ended up doing that and found I was able to go back and still complete the quest afterwards. So, very nice to see that there's no longer quests that will just linger forever. Leveling is slightly different, the experience way they deal with it. So the original game had you get to like level 50, I think it was, and then if you did a new game plus, you got to 60. In this version, their experience goes to 30, but you're supposed to get more points to spend per level, and it just takes slightly longer to level up. Other than that, just visual differences so far. I've noticed, like, if I stand over here in the light, Shepard's outfit looks a lot better and a lot cleaner. No one else seems to have had as much of a change, but it just... I don't remember Shepard's looking so tight and clean. Yeah, the weapons definitely still overheat. That's still a thing. Come back down here. Bring Talia this time so I can get that debris. So far the game's events have all played out the same. Like, there's no new characters that have been added so far. Always on the lookout for anyone new though. Yeah. And that's just it. Like, Shepard's outfit in particular just feels way different to me. Maybe I'm just remembering the other games more and I'm mistaking it, but like, I remember her clothes being very blocky, very like puffed out. Oh, it's still on fire. That's what I'm after. And no new characters. Trying to think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about all. Just visual changes. Oh yeah, no, I can't wait to get to the next Mass Effect. Like, Mass Effect 1 was good and everything, but 2 is when it really got good. The only downside for 2 was for anyone that really liked Liara, is she's not there. Gotta get those small, brief times with her. Whoa! Don't crash. I don't remember if this thing took fall damage or not, but... Yeah. I remember you were certainly all about Liara. You managed to stay true to her too, didn't you? I can't max it. Yeah, the DLC was like the only time you got anything from her in the second game. Jeez, that was a long one. That hacking's very much the same still too. It's going to be good to have all the DLC in this pack too, so it's already set. Alrighty. So that's that. Survey. We're actually heading on our way to get Liara now. I'm starting it off with her. Yeah. Which I thought was really cool that they actually took the time for that. So you had to like stay true to her and everything throughout in order to get the best ending for her in 3. Okay, I think that's everything there. I will say it shouldn't be hard to like stay true to her in the second one because, you know, other than my favorites, the other characters just really weren't that great to try and romance. Yeah. Oh, the Bionic God! I just remembered him. That bolus. He's so cool. I'm looking forward to that guy too. I'd forgotten all about him until just then. Listening?
Commander,
yeah, I'm gonna save him.
Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
No, I believe there isn't a multiplayer now. I think because the servers would have closed down, which is really sad that all that progress you and I made on the Mass Effect 3 servers is all just gone. We were so good at that. Yeah, I remember those Volus that we used to run around as. Yours was so powerful. I don't know how you kept getting him so strong. Those little biotic orbs you kept flinging around, they just devastated everything, even in platinum runs. Doing this on veteran difficulty too, so enemies are a little more bloody accurate than I'm used to. Remember, I used to just sit back and dance around Thresher Moors and such, and very different story now. receiving. Whoa, what the? Ah! They've been a real pain in the ass.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we can find a side window?
Yeah, Tali, I'm doing it. Alright, ain't no problem, Maga. Not sure how long I'll be going for, so we'll see. I do plan to, at the very least, finish Liara, so... Yeah. I'm doing a female run this time, so, no Tali. Unless they've added a lesbian run, in which case, all on board Tali. Love Tali way too much. Alright, I'll catch you later then. Oh, that's right, this sensitivity's up too high. That was dangerous. It's a rocket user at close range. I will say I still hate the stamina of the running though. Whoa, what's going on? They're not shooting the Mako, are they? Can we even take it down? Don't think so.
Not now, Shepard.
La.
Perimeter secure. Extra red dot there that I can't find. It's okay.
able to loot you? What? No. I don't know what that was. Actually, you know what? I think the Mako's gun is actually more accurate than this one. I went through the rocks. That's not fair. Yeah, it is. It's more accurate. I would have never taken that down that way in the original. Just remember the fight coming up. It's going to be a pain on this difficulty. At least it's not the insane difficulty on hardcore. Died so many times trying to do it on the hardest difficulty in the original game. Drive. Here we are.
Redeploying.
I'm actually going to manually save here. it's only pistols that I can really use. Toxic damage, not very helpful at the moment. Health regen, smash. Shield recovery. Right. Garrus. Give you health regen. What are you using? Assault rifles, I think. And you can have that. Tally. Really using the best I got, I think. Yeah. Synthetics, yes. Nah. Stay with that. Your armor. Corian armor was so hard to find in the original. Leveled up. Let's get the pistol as best as I can for now. Yeah, I got you going. Snipers. Do that and then tactical armor. Tali. Need that maxed out. Let's give me some points in pistols. Okay.
Good, Shepard.
In fact, let's just again save because I don't want to have to redo all that. The snipers. Is that doing damage to me? No, I don't think so. How is that hitting me? Oh boy, is it hitting me. Run!
Lost the shield.
I need a sniper getting a lucky shot. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I got asked in the last video whether the AI had improved. Yes. Yes, the AI is better. Alright, here's the fight I'm concerned about. bloody bouncy boys. Run away! Oh, back the hell up, you two. Was there? You little bouncy buggers. Sniper in the background there. Come on, I know he's still there. There we go. Ah, just this fella. Done.
Take out those hostiles!
Take out those hostiles!
Oh, they're not taken out. What's left? Maybe now?
Now is not the time!
Apparently not. Oh. And in we go. Jammed.
All targets down. It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin.
after it was built.
I wonder what Liara's looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Well, that broke now.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Why, hello there.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Hostile spotted.
God, the sensitivity. How do you place that? That's it.
Think we got him, Commander.
enter code. And I can't save. Of course. Can't activate this thing either, apparently. Oh, there we go. Nope, still can't.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Oh!
Bleeding out!
God damn it, why am I dropping? Take cover! God damn it. Should have healed again.
Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Come on, you stupid sniper. Jeez! Okay, that rocket does a lot.
Spare the Asari if you can. Not doesn't matter.
God, Krogan Battle Masters are a pain. Run!
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
So true.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, why not?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now,
Don't
Commander.
yell at me.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright, that. Let's go have a little quick word with Joker. Any codexes? No.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alrighty. Love Joker. He's so good. Since that's a major mission, head around and talk to everyone. Start with downstairs. Ah, that's another thing. Macca, if you're watching this, later. Another update they did is once the loading in the elevators is done, you can skip the conversation and get off instead of having to go through the whole thing.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me.
Oh, Tali.
Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. There's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first.
Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Poor homesick Tali. Oh, come on, Rex. How about a story?
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Alrighty. Garrus!
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Hey there, Caden. Oh boy.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey, her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course, but I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Ugh. Sorry, Caden, I can never get on board with you. Just not likable enough.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
To say. Ah! Oh, of course, I wondered about this room existing in the original game. Now that Liara's here, I remember she's always in this room. It's always been here.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess! How could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alrighty. Codex. No codex. There's one. All right. So that's going to be it for the main missions for today. But we'll finish off all the little scanning and exploring first. Search this, yep. So we'll head over this way.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
I'll get to you in time. Nothing in the belt. Something extra? No, it's just that, wasn't it? Is that everything? Yes, it seems so. Next one. Math done. Laha. Alright, let's go this way first. Turn. Doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, wait. Right off in the corner here. Still up here. I always wanted to get maps of these, where all these resources were to make this quicker and easier. Never ended up doing it. Uranium. Uh-oh. Okay, let's check out the anomaly. Anomaly. Sorry, Capsule. Oh, getting there. I remember spending hours searching every planet for all this stuff.
You leave. I'll follow.
Okay, let's go. Stronghold. Just noticed I got levels. Okay, Spectre, Charm, Adept. Pistol's doing alright. Yeah, warp up for a bit. Whoa, Garrus. Helmet not looking so great this time. Let's max out your rifle for now. And Tali. Quick flick through equipment. I don't think there's anything major. that. I'll put up smash damage. Yes. No, all that stuff's fine. Nothing really better here. Mechanics, let's change you to force. Tali. Yeah, it's fine. Pistol, nothing major. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you on the killing synthetics route. That's it now. Not a good angle for me to be approaching. God damn the sensitivity. So hard to be actually accurate and move just enough when it's a bloody joystick. Boom. No, you're still alive. Not anymore. Toasty. No. Steering still is a little wonky on this thing, in that way it turns. Not mean, he shot at me. If he wanted to live, he should have just faked death. And singularity. Let's do... Okay. Shoot him. He's dead! No, he's not. Another Medigel down. Are you dead now? Right. That was not helpful.
Incoming!
I just unlocked Singularity, didn't I? Okay, that wasn't very helpful. Singularity doesn't work the way it does today. Upstairs. No. Now you're going upstairs. Tali, why are you using a No, you're not using a sniper. Garrus! Well, you're fine to use a sniper, but what are you shooting? Come on, come on. Ow. Right. Excellent. Discovered evidence that a Nasari leading the slavers and Nissan Dentis, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront. So, that's the person that asked me to come to the Citadel and meet them. So, her sister is a slaver. Which means when I go and see her, I will have words. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, the stiletto is awesome for the heatsink. It's also got the highest damage. Yes, please. Massive increase in explosive upgrade. Bit of shields. Where is it? I can't do it in this one. What's it look like? Oh, that one's nice. And then that one. Alright, Garrus. New Turian armor for ya. Very nice. You can do... Actually, you can stay on what you've already got. I'm going to upgrade your sniper because you're using that a lot. More shots the better. Shield bypass and damage upgrade. I'll also give you yeah, but I'm not taking you with me next time. Oh wait, how have you got that? That's even better. Missed that. Oh, but it doesn't look as good. Tully. More damage, more accuracy. I like you being accurate. Let's do that. That. And was I lucky enough? No. Probably gonna have to buy you new armor. There you go, massive upgrades for us. Don't shoot the fuel tank. Speaking of... oh, tungsten. Yeah, massive synthetic upgrade. Why can't I get up that? I remember you used to be able to climb those. Oh. Oh, my kitties are stinky. You stinky butt. Nah, you heard Hermie. It's copper. Copper's the hardest metal. The crab knows. Oh, good Lord. Cat, what am I feeding you? Yeah, I'll clean it up soon. Let's just travel this way first. You know what, your little fluffiness? Your butt sticks. Yes. And looks like nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing else here. I'll just check out this mountain top over this way and we'll be done with this. Ah. Good thing I did. Magnesium. Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything else here. Back to the Normandy. Is this done? We'll head on back to the Citadel. Oh, hang on. I think I know what's about to happen too. I'm about as ready as I can be for it. Alright, let's take Yaris and Liara with us.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Yep, there he is. Right, first of all, let's deal with this. I want a bunch of biotic powers. Do barrier so that you've got survivability. Throw. And then lift. Let's do... and some stasis. There we go. Got a little varied. Give you some quick equipment. Damage protection. You need a pistol. Shield bypass and do that. But did I see there? One that's even better. Okay. What the? Why on earth am I pulling out a sniper? Give me my pistol, you got a pistol, and you can have your sniper.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Yeah, I'll salute you.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. that hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Ah, crap.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Get fucked. Not like you can take my ship off me anyway. Should be my ship.
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
I wonder. Hang on a second. There. Oh wow, no, that just gets blurry. Nope, nope, nope. Photo mode does not help for that.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Oh no. Oh, thank God. Thought it was going to be another long elevator ride. Ah! Hello.
Commander Shepard?
Do I
Khalees
punch
had been
you
seen
or-
in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Yeah.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Oh, the temptation to just punch her. Alright,
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
God, do I really have that little? Licenses. I suppose the licenses aren't that bloody cheap either. Sell. Go on, all the way down. Everything level 2 and down. I'll keep some of those. Yeah, I never use those. Force, I don't care about. My caliber, I'll hold on to. One of those I will. Phasing rounds. Stability's only useful on the sniper, really. Hold on to one of those, because I don't know if we've got an upgraded version or not. Hardening. There you go. Sell all junk. Barely any difference. Alright, Spectre gear is still a long ways off.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I'm glad you're here. I must talk to you about my sister Dahlia. She's been kidnapped by slavers.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Thanking you. Alright. Was there anything else to come back for? Oh, of course. How could I leave it off without visiting my good friend? Conrad.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too. Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Sure she will, Conrad. Well, alrighty. Fairly sure that's all there is for me at the moment. Where's Dan? Ah, of course. No, there is somewhere else to go still. Citadel Tower. I did one other side quest that needed to be done. Ah, there you are, Emily.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you? Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
So we'll do that before we leave, too.
No, I'm waiting. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
They were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
So, traffic control. So, CSEC. Oh, actually, there is one other event I can remember off the top of my head. Might be able to get that quest. So a quick sticky beak in each of these rooms just in case. Oh, hello. Investigating Helena Blake. Powerful crime element. Ah, yep, that's the event I was just thinking about. I'll speak with you soon, actually, just to see if there's anything new. There's the bug. You got anything new for me?
Good to see you, Commander.
No. Presidium. Financial district. There she is.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Alrighty. From there, Presidium, Citadel Towers.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Alrighty. I do believe that will be all from here. Where's Dan? Flux. Embassies. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So back to CSEC.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Yeah, they were kind of a big deal. Alright. Into the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Yes, so that's going to be me for now. I'm just going to get onto the ship and that'll be it. So I hope you've all been enjoying
the commanding
watching.
officer is aboard.
And
Exo
I will
Presley
be back with another episode
relieved.
as soon as possible, really. I am going to do a full playthrough, of course, so look out for that later. In the meantime, I'm Roger Fox. Stay furry out there.